In part 2 of my puzzle box series, I'm gonna show you how I made this 3x3 icon side of the box. Let's get started. If you haven't watched part 1 yet, you can click here, or there will also be a link in the description. Part 3 will also be linked in the description and at the end of the video. I'm gonna start with the modeling. As always, there's a link to download all the models in the description. And if you don't want to see how I modeled all of this, you can skip to 1:16. Here it is, the 2 sides and all 9 buttons. Probably one of my longest prints so far, but luckily everything printed properly. Use masking tape to cover up everything except the symbol. Do this carefully for all buttons. Now bring them outside, or in a very well ventilated room, and spray paint them all white. This spray paint dries very quickly, just 30 minutes, but depending on the paint it might be 1 or 2 days. When it's completely dry, take off the masking tape and sand them to reveal the symbol. Now just test if the buttons fit. If not, just use a file to sand away some of the plastic. When all the buttons fit, take the other part and test if the actual electronic buttons fit. If not, just do the same as before. Just like part 1, make a big hole in the wood using a drill and then the jigsaw to cut out the shape. Now make 4 holes for the machine screws. Try to drill as straight as possible, especially with this. Take the part to the plastic buttons again and put it in place using the 4 machine screws. Then put all the 3D printed buttons in place. now the last part with the real buttons. If everything is properly in place, secure it permanently together with 4 machine screw nuts. Solder the white buttons together in series. In this case, the right buttons are the 2 squares and the vertical line. I temporarily soldered 2 jumper wires to the end of the button so I can show how this works. As you can see, the LED only lights up if I press all 3 buttons at the same time. Now connect all the other buttons in parallel. As you can see, the red LED lights up if I press any of the wrong buttons, and green still only lights up if I press all 3 right buttons at the same time. If any of the real buttons are moving, just use some glue to secure them in place. Let's also get started on the top of the box. This is pretty simple. First, take 4 male jumper wires. They have to be green, black, yellow and white, and 8 female wires. Then drill 12 holes in the top part as shown. First insert the male wires. And then the female wires. I really hope you liked the video. If you did, don't forget to like and consider subscribing, I'd really appreciate it.